that said, I don't know what the. Do you want to tell us what this? Tell them what this is.
Oh man, well, this is Wrestlecast 19. Was what this is, and this is a special episode that I'm really looking forward to. If you guys checked out episode 17, where we talked about some Wilbur stories, I mentioned the 10-year anniversary show for MCW, which I have right here. It was just one of my favorite memories in wrestling, both my match and just the show itself. And I kind of gave a, hey, if anybody's out there has this show, let me know. And much love to our buddy, friend of the show, Joe Hirschberger, coming through in the clutch with a copy of a DVD. Got a hold of us right away saying,
yeah, it didn't take long at all.
No, I got a copy. Let me know when you need it. And I seen him at the Mid-Ohio Wrestling Show on Saturday night, and he was very kind enough to lend this copy to us. And then I had the idea of maybe doing a little bonus content of covering my match from this DVD. And we were busy this last weekend, and then we kind of like, you know what might be a fun episode? Let's just watch the whole stinking show. And I figure this will be a way that this is all brand new to you, so you can see some of these crazy characters we have, ask some questions, and I have tons of personal stories that can kind of tell you what's going on behind the scenes getting into this sort of thing, some of these characters, what the storylines were and everything, and then we'll watch the match all the matches along with our audience. I'm not the tech guy, you're the tech guy, so we'll figure out a way, but we will have this uploaded. But I think this would be great to watch along, where they could watch a copy of this DVD with us, probably on YouTube, and we're going to do some live commentary with it. If you were only listening to it via audio, that's still not the worst thing either, because I think, you're going to hear a lot of cool inside stories as we watch this show tonight. So,
but definitely check it out, the video, for sure, if you are listening to the audio.
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
I am pumped. I say let's just get this sucker started. We turned the Disturbed down. We have what was that? Was that Heaven? Was that
I don't even know.
Okay, yeah, we had some Disturbed leading us in. We got a pretty cool menu here for 2010. Michael Mouser was a guy that spent a ton of time in the editing room putting this thing together. This is really well put together for an independent DVD, especially in 2010.
Yeah, I was surprised that it even had like a case and cover. I thought it was just like a burned DVD or something, but
no, we
it
had
has
a case
full-on
cover.
menu.
On the back, we have Nigel McGuinness, Desmond Wolfe, who was the big star of the event there. He was fresh off of his run. We'll get into his match when we get there, but he was fresh off of his run in Ring of Honor, and currently he was in TNA feuding with Kurt Angle at this point in time. So
shit.
he was hot at this point in time. So
all right, I didn't follow TNA, so I didn't know that.
All right, man. If you're ready to fire it up, we're going to start with match number 1. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now the Disturbed is over.
So this was a thing that Shasta liked to do, where a lot of times on your shows you want to start the night off hot with a big, one of your bigger matches, or at least two of your most athletic guys. Without being critical or anything, these are two underneath characters, but he usually started with which would be maybe the most or the least advertised match.
Okay.
So we have Mr. Glamrock, Nikki Skids. Poison Sucks.
That sounds like Josh.
Jeff and Josh were here tonight, and they would probably tell them that Poison sucked. The referee, Dave Rogers, we'd always ask him when his baby was due.
Okay.
Yeah. But Mr. Glamrock, Nikki Skids, that's Ty. He was around with the company before I was. Not actively wrestling, but he was always the sound guy. He DJ'd on the side and had a lot of good audio and video equipment. And what you see here is Rex Rutin, one half of the Rootin' Tootin' Buckaroos. His partner's name was Tex Tootin'.
Is that a mustache on his mask?
It is a mustache sewed onto the mask.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything
this
like
that. This
was
brought in to be actually a serious tag team for a while, but then eventually they just kind of became enhancement talents. The guy wearing this right now, I won't disclose, but there was lots of us. We're Buckaroos. I was Buckaroos from time to time. When you want to get a good tag team over, you would put me and or two good workers in the Buckaroo gimmick and go out there and make the other guys look good.
Okay.
But we have Rex Rutin here tonight. If Shasta's listening, he'll probably be mad that I'll call the Buckaroos an underneath gimmick. We have a low blow right in front of the referee.
Yeah.
It's 2010. Things were different then.
Apparently.
So this building that we're in right now is the old Stephen Barry's in Alliance, Ohio. Is at the College Plaza.
Okay.
If you go down
Right off
State
of
Street,
State Street?
yeah,
Yeah,
down to at the light at Mahoning there.
Yeah,
It's a
I
Planet
used to go there
Fitness
all the time.
currently. But I don't know what kind of Shasta got a. I was impressed by that. He somehow had a spinning neck breaker from a front position, which I'm not exactly sure how he did, but it worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shasta must have had a really good deal in the building, and you can see what we did. We kind of vinyled up the windows there, but you can see cars just completely full in the parking lot behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We had a completely packed house. And then what we did was we actually climbed a ladder. Super Lucha would climb this ladder and take out all of the light bulbs in the place, with the exception of right over the ring, right over the entrance. You can see a couple by the concession stand back there.
Okay.
And that was a really, really cool vibe because it got dark in there.
That's clever.
And it made the spotlight on the action, and it was a really cool get-up, to be honest with you.
No, that's a clever idea. I wouldn't have even thought of that. It's creating your own mood lighting out of what you have.
We really did.
That's slick. And having all the windows there and everything, people could see and they
You
could
could
see
see
that
it.
something's
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
it's exciting. There's action.
Camera works good. Multiple cameras.
There's multiple cams for this show. You see photographers at ringside. I mean, again, this is the 10-year anniversary show, so this was the biggest show we had in this building. Shasta would run shows at baseball stadiums with big names. He ran the Canton Civic Center quite a few times with some big names. But for this venue, this was our biggest show, without a doubt.
This is well done. That was it.
So we get in and out of there with Mr. Glamrock, Nikki Skids getting a victory in, it was probably about 4 minutes. It wasn't in there very long.
Rocking his Poison shirt. I like it. I wonder how they did this. I wonder if this was 2010, it was...
I gotta tell you, Walt's making me nervous there, circling that wire. I feel like that camera's coming down at some point.
Let me fix this wall.
It might be. You can watch the show with us, Walt.
Good timing, though. It was in between matches.
It was in between matches. We had a custom set up there for the entrance. Now, you wanted to hear something cool, what we did for our locker room. We took over that Stephen Barry's building. There was just a bunch of empty shelves still left behind. So we took the empty shelves and we just draped it all with black vinyl and black curtains and everything like that, and just made a giant ass room back there.
You guys built a fort.
So we built a fort
Yeah,
with
awesome.
these shelves and some tape and some curtains and shit. I mean, on the inside was just all a bunch of shelves. There's hangers you could hang your shit up. It worked out conveniently in there.
A stool is only a stool if you say it's a stool, right?
There you go.
Is that Miss Sarah?
That's
there?
Miss Sarah. I
What's
gotta
up,
tell you,
Miss Sarah?
2010, Miss Sarah was all the way live. I'll tag her in this to let
up,
her
Miss
let her
Sarah?
know we're sending some love her way. Well, you know the thing that's about Sarah was
She's gorgeous.
and nobody had anything like that on the Independents.
Really? The hot announcer
Can
chick?
you think of one? I mean, can you think of one ever? Like, I mean,
No. Then again, I haven't been to a lot of independent shows.
well,
either.
yeah, I mean, like Lillian Garcia is, there and everything like that. But,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
Sarah's tatted up and kind of has that, alternative look, I guess you would say. And Shasta had the idea. It's like you come to our show and you see this beautiful girl in the ring with tattoos, and like that's something different. That's gonna catch your eye.
Also, it makes you guys look good. You know what I mean? They're like, who's this girl? Or who are these guys? This girl's hanging out.
I mean, that's the presentation to the whole company.
Even Walter's trying to get a closer look.
Walter's calmed down. He's like, let me take a look here. So here we got luscious Larry Lavender. And I love this gimmick on the independent scene. Like, if you can't hear, he's coming out to Taking Care of Business, where he sings along
Oh,
to
wow.
it,
Look at
to
that
the ring.
jumpsuit.
Airbrush jumpsuit. I mean, On the independents, sometimes the more ridiculous, the better, you know?
Yeah. Larry Lavender.
Purple jumpsuit. Looks like it was straight up airbrushed at Canton Center.
It does. That's exactly what it looks like. Is that wings on the front?
I can't tell
That's what
what's
that looks
going
like. It
on
looks
with
like wings on the front. That makes no sense. Maybe it's not.
He's going up here against the Big Hurt.
Frank Thomas?
Yeah, is that Frank Thomas? Big Hurt.
My cousin?
The Big Hurt. His first name is The. That's
Really? Is that the gimmick?
no.
Oh.
A wrestler, Bill Martell. We're at the after party at Jalisco's Mexican restaurant. And see, I can't remember how it came about, but like the bartender asked like if he wanted something to drink and said, make sure you call him The Big Hurt. His first name is The. And I don't know. That gets me still.
I like it. I like that a lot, actually. Walter? Calm down, buddy.
Almost all of these matches were pretty big feuds coming in. We would run this building twice a month. We ran it every other Saturday. And then we'd have other shows sometimes, like house shows in other towns on top of that. But every other Saturday we were in this building. We had this building to run shows. We had this building to train. The ring just got to stay. It stored the ring. I mean, it was a one-stop shop for us. It was great.
Okay.
But we would build our storylines, considering we'd get to run 2 shows there. You know, you'd have it where, say, Luscious Larry Lavender would have a title match and Big Hurt would ruin it. You know, we'd have episodic, shows that we could really build the storylines for the fans.
Okay.
And it is a packed house in there. I would say easy about 400 people or so.
There's quite a few people there.
Usually it was about 150 or so. So, I mean, friends were bringing friends on this one.
They're all there for Larry Lavender.
All there for Luscious Larry Lavender. We're tickling. We're grabbing nipples. That was a stiff shoulder tackle to the corner. Big Hurt, folks out there, if anybody is looking for a tax guy, contact my man, the Big Hurt, Burdett Tax Services. He's actually very, very, very credible, very good. He'll cut you a deal if he said, "Oh, Uncle Wilbur sent you."
There you go. And that's not a sponsorship, people. That's a
no.
legitimate
That's
testimonial.
just that's a testimonial. I've used them for years. It's out in the Maslin area. So go out and see the Big Hurt to get your taxes done this season.
Nice. Uh-oh. Tell you what, the Big Hurt's a big, scary dude.
Big Hurt's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Larry's is a big, pretty solid, put together guy actually, and the Big Hurt definitely has a size advantage in this one. And Hurt was a guy that really started getting more comfortable with himself, like getting more comfortable playing the big guy, playing a heel.
No, he definitely looks the part. At this point, he seems pretty comfortable playing that part.
Big Hurt at this time was the muscle. He was the bodyguard for Christian Vaughn, who was the heel heavyweight champion at this show.
All right. Of previous.
That crowd is into it, man.
Ohio Wrestlecast fame. Christian Vaughn.
Christian Vaughn.
All right, I got to know. Do they find these singlets like this, or do they get them made up?
For the Big Hurt?
Yeah, like that stuff.
I don't know if he got that one custom
got
made.
His, like, airbrush.
But it's
that
airbrushed
looks
and
legit.
he's always had really nice professional gear.
Okay. Because that looks...
Now, the Luscious Larry Lavender, I'm pretty sure that's custom made.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Head to toe, daddy-o.
Yep. Jesters. That's probably...
Jesters. Is that was the place at Canton Center? Yeah.
That might...
You'd have the
might
pictures
have been right
of,
about the same time. I don't know.
Pictures of Biggie and Tupac out front and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get your child's portrait.
But Larry was a natural entertainer. He was a real entertaining guy, and he was actually Kevin's like first student, Shasta's first student, way back in 2000.
Oh, really?
And he was gone by the time I started, which was only 2002. But then I came back around and got back into the business, and was with us for a few years here at this point.
Okay. No, so far it's like I keep wanting to call him Leisure Suit Larry for some reason.
It's fitting.
But Larry Lavender's, it seems like that, like he stands no chance kind of thing, and he's kind of the Big Hurt's kind of a bully. That's what the match is playing out like.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with the action so far.
No.
Good, solid match. Good, easy story being told here. Leisure Suit Larry. It's kind of hard not to go with that.
That's the first thing that popped into my mind. Forearms. Inner forearm.
I like the way the ring looked here, too. The silver and black ropes with the black canvas, silver turnbuckles.
Okay, I couldn't tell if those were silver or white.
No, silver. It was silver and black was really the style that we went with here. And I think it does. I think it's a pretty sharp look.
With the silver steps and everything, too.
Yeah.
No, I like it. Oh, that's black in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black rope in the middle.
Hell yeah, the color scheme's good. I like that. Too much color is...
Well, and
it's
I
too
think,
much.
and I think we wanted that. I mean, silver and black is the Raiders, Oakland Raiders. I feel like that's it kind of gives you that gritty look. Same thing I talked about with Miss Sarah earlier. Like you want to have maybe just a little bit more of your alternative. Like this one, 2010, ECW was gone for about 10 years. I think there's an appetite for not all extreme, not all rated R, but a nice heavy PG-13 show, and I think that's usually the borderline we like to push.
I got you. That's kind of the excitement of indie shows too, is that kind of anything could happen sort of.
Yeah, I think
mentality.
so. I think so. A little bit Wild West sometimes.
And unfortunately, that's because of the lack of funding, or that's because it is the indies. You know what I mean? They're not the WWE. So
the indies is very Wild West, where again we somehow found a great deal on an abandoned Steve & Barry's. Okay. And then we just climbed our happy asses up there and took the light bulbs out. And then we built a fucking locker room out of the shelves. And then we vinyled up the wall and we painted. I mean, like, or actually, I don't know. I think there might be vinyl up there now, but eventually I know we just straight painted the windows black. I was there when we did it.
Okay. That's cool, though. It's a slick little setup. I like it.
There was some old, like, maybe there were dressing rooms, or maybe there were offices like in the back that we would set up shop for do our promos, the ones that you've seen on YouTube.
Okay.
We set up, little back room area to do promos and stuff.
The love at first sight with Miss
Sarah.
The love
at first sight with Miss Sarah. And we finally get the body slam. We went for it twice. Finally gets it.
Hell yeah. I'm just noticing now the earrings he's got too that really adds to the persona. Oh my. Was that the flossing before flossing was a thing?
I don't quite think that was a floss.
It looked very close.
If it was, then old Luscious Larry was a time traveler with
just ahead of his time.
Picking up the floss a good 7-8 years early.
Another first thing I thought of was Velveteen Dream when I saw him too. The purple. It's the purple.
You don't see a lot of wrestlers represent the purple.
You're right. Undertaker, and he doesn't do it.
He doesn't do it anymore. We got steel chair coming into play.
Ooh, I thought that was a headshot. I got excited. Ooh.
Stuck the DDT on the chair.
There it is. Unexpected. I didn't see that one coming.
You didn't see that one coming?
I didn't. I honestly did not. I should have, though. Seeing the whole underdog thing going on right there.
But we're going to have what we... Oh, no. The referee pointed it out.
Oh. Okay.
And we got a reverse decision.
Wow. A total shocker. They
Crowd is not happy.
Wow. No, they pulled the wool right over my eyes twice. Oh, Walt. Don't get too excited. Damn. Larry's getting hostile.
Oh, we got a spine buster on the chair, even with the win. Not sure, one of those interesting things. He gets the win, he gets the heat, and then he still plants him after the match. Kind of a interesting decision made there, but
I mean, it's a heel move, right? He did DDT him into the chair and almost get a win on him.
if you see a fella there in the front row has a yellow and black jacket on, let me tell you, you did need to wear your winter coat in there. The heat was very sporadic at best in there in the cold weather. This was early March, so
Okay.
yeah.
And they're still cold. And that's a big open room.
And that's the thing. It was a big, open, cavernous space. Yeah, the camera is focusing in on, zeroing in on where the arena was, but there's plenty of space there to our left. There's still a lot of empty space out that way.
Well, you are just...
And here we're going to have a match between a couple of guys that I talked about last show.
killing me, Smalls.
Now, I'm going to this is Mike Meekins,
Okay.
Mike Hercom.
One of the Meekins brothers. I remember the name Mike Hercom. You've said that name quite a bit over the years.
Yeah, usually nothing good about him.
Really?
No, I'm watching this match earlier this week. I'm saying, look, Hercom looks good here, man. Look, young babyface looking Mike Hercom, but he presents himself well as a heel. Crowd is not happy to see him at all.
No, I could see that. That guy was straight up shit talking him. Oh well,
Tore
I
a
could
fan
see.
sign.
I mean, yeah, seems like a dick.
Well, you would be correct. Yeah, that's a very fair assessment of old Mardi Gras Mike Hercom.
Well, there it is.
If I ever hear me call him Mardi Gras Mike, it's because in that old UWC where we both started, again, not great wrestling. He wore a Ricky Williams jersey to the ring, had beads. He was Mardi Gras Mike Hercom. It was a poor gimmick, and he knows it, so I still will mess with him. He'll give me a call and be like, "Oh man, it's Fat Tuesday already." Just dumb shit to.
Well, I mean, it's kind of only a thing once a year, right? So
Now, you like Miss Sarah? What do you think about Dick Jeremy here
Oh
in the
my
pigtails?
God.
Is that doing anything for you, Mark?
Dick Jeremy.
Dick Jeremy's not.
Justin Diaz and Dick Jeremy. Okay, it makes sense now seeing who he's with.
Yeah.
But now it's like
And Diaz has started to tail away from like the Rainbow Warrior gay character that he was playing, but he still has Dick Jeremy in there with him to.
So is that supposed to be like a Ron Jeremy spoof?
Yes, correct.
Dick Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Ron Jeremy meets Blue Meanie.
A little bit, yeah.
And then Justin Diaz. See, I wouldn't even put together the whole sexual innuendo with the name until you.
Well, you got
pointed
Justin
it out.
Diaz and Mike Hercom. So this match is completely full of sexual innuendo.
You're right.
That's what it should be billed as.
Was Hercom? Was that purpose?
Yeah. Yeah, this should be.
I didn't pick up on that.
Well, next time we talk to old Patrick Hayes, ask him about Filler Crevice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Like, is this where Peter Gozinia came from?
Peter Gozinia was
this the
ahead of its
inspiration?
time. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the sexual innuendo showdown right here between Justin Diaz and Mike Hercom.
So you couldn't do this in WWE. This is the excitement of indie wrestling.
In the ring right now, known as Earl Robinson, but that's our friend of the show, James Mounts. We'll just get a fuck you, Mounts. Get that out of the way right now.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Look at that.
Fuck you, Mounts.
But yeah, I guess fuck you, Mounts. I have no reason to say it, but there it is.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It makes sense.
Look at that. He was the drunk referee at Colossal Tussle.
He was the drunk referee at Colossal Tussle.
So anybody wondering what he's doing now, he's doing the same thing, just
in Josh's backyard with beer.
Yeah. I think he actually won a title, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He won the hardcore title because the Prince of Thieves tried to steal his beer and he got furious.
That's it. Yep. He just ended the match.
Yeah. We got our second low blow of the night, but at least that one kind of looked incidental. He jumped off. Could have said he was going for the the midsection.
So apparently low blows are okay. But
MCW, we were always a little Wild West out there. Yeah.
I mean, I could get it. That could be a rule. Like, you can do low blows, but, like, chair shots are a no-no. That seems plausible.
At least they tried to make that one look incidental, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
If a name like Mike Hercom, you can tell he's quite upset about this.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to tell Mike Hercom that he looked good in this match, feel free. Just make sure that you tell him that it was the last time he had a good match.
Oh.
And you wouldn't be lying. That's the good part.
Okay. Talking a lot of shit on that. I didn't realize this would be happening.
Oh, Mike Hercom, he knows it's coming.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go out of my way to really put everybody else over the rest of the show, too. But only talk poorly about Mike Hercom.
All right, well, at least you're getting it out of the way early.
Well, he's got it coming. Just believe me when I tell you he has it coming.
Okay.
Look at his face and tell me that guy's not an asshole.
No, I mean, everything about this so far is pointing towards he's an asshole.
Mike Hercom, man, I mean, this is not diplomatic at all, but he has freaky retard strength. Like, he really does. He's a ox of a kid. Like, because Justin Diaz, it's well known from all of us, anybody's ever wrestled with Diaz, that he's a heavy son of a bitch. Like, he looks, decent sized guy in pretty good shape and everything, but he's
lean.
He is just, like, every last one of his limbs is filled with sand. Like, you try to body slam him, it is just hard to get him up there. But Hercom had a really nice body slam there.
Well, kudos.
They are rocking and rolling here.
They really are. Crowd's pumped, too. Look at them.
This crowd was pumped pretty much all night. And as you're going to see, we have, I think, 9 matches on the card. They're into the entire show, man. They're just gung-ho.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, they were on their feet clapping. Some of them still are. What? You're missing it.
Just now got a text from John Thomas saying that you had to throw a shot at me on the last pod. I think so their viewership might have went down.
Uh-oh. Well, we still gained
if there's
2 subs.
If we lose all of our viewers and subscribers after this one, we're going to blame it all on Mike Hercom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
He gave me shit for talking about him on the last pod, and I said, well, go ahead and say whatever you want on your podcast.
That's true. Can't argue with that.
Then he threatened to invade ours, and I told him, no way, we want people to listen and watch. So.
Wow. All right, well, I'll since I know you and not him, I'll just go with you.
Yeah, go with me on this one.
I mean, it's also my podcast too, so why wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You want people to continue to watch and listen to us, and Mike Hercom makes basically everybody go away. In real life, I tune out when Mike Hercom talks, so I would definitely not click a link to listen to him talk.
All right. Good to know.
All of that being said, Mike Hercom is putting on a very good heel performance here. He's goddamn Dick Jeremy just took away any sort of thing that you had going for Miss Sarah. Dick Jeremy took away and some.
I mean,
it's gone.
I have to say, he's putting on a fantastic performance though too out there.
Oh, I got a good Dick Jeremy story. So just look at him and he kind of bothers you, okay? Like,
Oh yeah, that's creepy as fuck.
And so me and Diaz are going over a match one time, and it's just that stinking face over our shoulders the entire time as we're trying to put together a match. And I said, all right, since you can't get out of my way, here's what we're going to do. And I'm like, here's the spot. I go to hit Diaz with the chair. You pull it away. I rip away from you, and I crack you over the head with it. And he gives me a big wide eye. I'm like, you want to be part of the match? Apparently, that's what's happening. I'm going to blast you in the fucking head with a chair. Go away.
Wow.
And I did. Yeah, I killed him.
Ooh, crack him open?
No, but I mean, look
Gusher.
no, I wish I did. Look at that guy. Yeah. He was a manager at Walmart out in Alliance, which is funny. And then the one day I'm shopping there, see him out there at the store, and there was a chick, pretty cute looking chick there that was working too, and said, she's like, "Oh, do you wrestle too?" And I was like, "I'd wrestle." He goes out there and looks like an asshole. Oh, nice German suplex. So she said, "Would you kick him, please?" And he goes, "Oh no, please don't tell him that." And it was already too late. I was already firing off a leg kick on him.
Oh my Lord!
Out here trying to seduce Mike Hercom. With a name like Mike Hercom, he just can't help himself. He's got to at least check it out here.
Dude,
James Mount's laughing his ass off because he can't not. He's probably half drunk.
Oh my goodness. As weird as this is to say,
and he just motorboated them sons of bitches.
I think Dick Jeremy might be my favorite thing about this match.
Dick Jeremy is a character.
I mean, look at how well he is unbelievably in character. Wow. And he just took that.
Big guy on that dive. We got a live MCW chant going, the first one of the night.
Yep. They're in the crowd, essentially.
These fans, man, they were loyal fans. You really would see the same fans almost every single show, and then, again, for bigger shows there'd be more coming out too. But
so you guys had a tan hat, green shirt guy,
yeah.
and the ghoul, the guy with the long hair. Now he's got a beard.
Believe you me, we had everybody. We had different names for all them too. They had the Riot Zone, which they'd be probably mad if I didn't put them over. We had a whole crowd that were always ruckus out there.
I got you.
Bronco Buster. Which, by the way, hurts when Justin Diaz does it. When X-Pac does it, not so much.
Yeah.
X-Pac, no, not so much.
X-Pac ripped his asshole doing it. He probably takes it a little easy.
That's true.
I would too.
Well, and he doesn't weigh a whole lot.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
I'm pretty out of the corner, but we're selling the back here. Jammed the back up pretty bad.
Walt has something to say.
Well, if you got something to say, Walt, get up there and say it. Fuck Mike Hercom. I heard him say it.
Wow.
I heard him say
it too.
And fuck Mounts too. Oh, gee,
Wow.
Walt with the live takes tonight. I can't disagree with him. He's a wise man.
Walt, you're not supposed to say those.
So he hits the finish, but we got the back injury coming out of the finish, which is not, something out of the norm, but I guess could happen. You take that big ass bump, you could jar yourself up pretty bad.
Dick Jeremy seems to be concerned over that.
There's a legitimate concern from the referee, from the opponent, from Dick Jeremy. But Mike Hercom being shitty because he's Mike Hercom, damn it. Look at that smile. Tell me, you know this guy already.
No,
this guy's an asshole. Look.
He very much seems
putting the boots to him. No, Mike Hercom is a great pro wrestling heel. It's just unfortunately he's a great heel in real life too. We don't need those.
Yeah, leave it in the ring.
And this is the only part where I could knock Mike for his work here. He should have pulled him out from the ropes before putting on the sharpshooter.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad move.
Yeah. There's no reason not to drag him out to the middle before applying the hold.
I mean, it's never too late. He could walk him out there right now.
Well, there you go. He just did. But, that's a little more difficult than pulling him out before actually applying the hold.
No, you're right. It would have made more sense then.
Referee's calling for the bell. Diaz is out cold. Back injury in the
sharpshooter. But he's not letting go like a dick, like an asshole.
He's shitty Mike Hercom. I'm trying to shoves the. Well, that I'm okay with. He shoved Mounts down. That's always okay.
Yeah. I give credit to Mount though, selflessly helping, even though he's getting taken down himself. I mean, he took that pretty hard, that first one.
Get in the face of shitty Mike Hercom, I tell you. No, Mike Mike is a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for, Jesus, over 15 years now. But it's fun to bust his balls because he gets all worked up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll try to bust your balls back, but none of it makes sense. So.
Now it's forever immortalized on YouTube.
It's going to be forever immortalized online. The internet loves us.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more.
Stitcher Radio. No longer Podcoin. Did you see that?
Oh, is Podcoin gone now?
Podcoin shut down.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I didn't realize.
Yeah. I think anything got downloaded is still available, but other than that, they're not uploading new things.
It's probably because, I've been listening on Spotify instead of Podcoin, so that's probably because of shit like that.
But, yeah.
Standing over, I'm like, total dick
Oh,
move.
what a total dick. They think he's going to kick some dirt on him here on the way out.
Oh, spoiler alert.
It's a little...
So disrespectful.
Look at the disrespect from Mike Hercom. But, Mike, if you want to retaliate, you got something to say, just go ahead and get on your podcast and say whatever you'd like about me, pal, because you ain't coming on mine.
Boom.
We like viewers and subscribers.
I can't argue with them. It's kind of a 50-50 thing here.
Wiping his sweat on a fan. Getting a selfie back in 2010. That guy's excited about it.
He was, too.
We got a doozy coming up next, though.
That was a good one, though. That was actually a really good match.
Yeah, very good match.
Tell you what, make his fucking hair blue and put the paint glasses on him, and that's fucking blue meanie, dude.
Dick Meanie out there.
Dick Meanie.
Mean Dick.
All right, what we got here, sir? You remember this one?
Well, we got Miss Sarah coming out.
Yes, we do. Ooh, she got a title belt.
Well, they're presenting the new MCW Elite Championship, which was going to be essentially the mid-card title, I guess. You know, the Intercontinental title for the company. Okay. We didn't really have anything at this time. We had the heavyweight title. I don't even think we had tag titles at this point. I think it was just the heavyweight title. I don't think it was cruiserweight or anything like that. So we need, because I competed in the tag title tournament the next year.
Who's the dude talking?
That's Nick Andrews from Rock 107.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, I remember the name.
Yeah, if you ever listen to Rock 107 in the late 90s and the throughout the early 2000s, Nick Andrews was the evening radio.
Yeah, he was one of the cooler ones.
If you say so. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Nick Andrews is really cool. Ran into him at the Civic Center doing security, actually, at the Civic Center.
Oh, really?
But
that's what he's doing now?
That he's doing a few other things when I talk to him, but
okay, so he's not on Rock 107.
He's not on Rock 107, hasn't been for a while. But he brought name credibility too. I mean, Rock 107's the biggest rock station here in Canton and Stark County, and again, he was the evening guy. Pretty much everybody knew who Nick Andrews was back then.
Yeah, I mean, I remembered the name as soon as you said it. I never knew what he looked like, though. Obviously, he's on the radio.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys really did have some loyal fans here.
Oh, they going out there just kind of get them riled up, get them in the raucous out there. But this match, we have a ladies match coming up here. It's ladies with finger quotes.
Oh no! Oh, I got excited for a second, but then he killed it.
Well, you'll see.
I guess so. Is this like a Super Oprah type deal?
It's not a Super Oprah type deal.
Oh man,
this is the real thing, Daddy-O.
Wow, it is Super Oprah.
It's Super Oprah in 2010.
Wow, Super Oprah was much smaller back then.
Bari.
I didn't realize Super Oprah had gone back this long ago. Like,
yes, Super Oprah.
This is a reoccurring character?
Yes, Super Oprah. Jabari's been around a long, long time.
Wow.
And I remember getting wrestling Jabari while he was Super Oprah, thinking, well, with this character, maybe he won't beat the shit out of me. And I was very, very wrong. He absolutely beat the shit out of me. Jabari brings it. He brings in the strikes.
Man, Super Oprah really has come a long way over the years. Like, there she looks like a normal everyday mother. Last time I saw Super Oprah, she was
Super Oprah giving the business to Miss Sarah there.
Wow.
Now,
Still has all the same tricks, though.
if we get a chance, go ahead and turn up the volume just a little bit and listen to this pop for young Jessica Havoc here.
Jessica Havoc?
Yeah.
I like Jessica Havoc.
I have nothing but love for Jessica Havoc. But listen to the reaction she gets.
For real. Yeah, they're going nuts.
I mean, they are going absolutely bonkers for Jess here.
Yeah, I've known about Jessica Havoc for a while.
Jess here at this era was really just starting to get her feet wet as far as traveling the country and things like that. She was hitting up WSU. I don't know if she did Shimmer, but she's hitting up a lot of those like all women's promotions are kind of coming around, and she was really starting to get her name out here at this point. But she was over like Rover with our audience, and I mean she, from Canton, Massillon. She's a local girl.
She's from Massillon.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun seeing her in this role as a you call it white meat baby face, like because
she's drastically different now.
She absolutely plays kind of the monster villain
Yeah.
right now, and does such a great job at it
For sure.
But here in this role, man, like incredible. She's got a huge reaction out there, and the thing is Jess. Most other women aren't going to be as big as Jess. Jess is just she's naturally, I think, probably about 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
Just a bigger girl. Most girls are going to be smaller, so naturally you think that would make her a heel, but she was really, really great in this babyface run that she had for us, and we brought in a whole bunch of different girls, always playing the heel, and Jess would always get great reactions. But, of course, she's in there with Super Oprah now.
Yeah.
Whole new ball game.
It's Super Oprah.
Folks, if you are listening to the audio on this, I mean, that's fine, but go ahead. You got to at least check out the video feed right here. I mean, just to watch Super Oprah in action, it's not even that the wrestling itself is great yet, but it's just constant entertainment.
For sure. Definitely.
Test of strength. Bending Miss Oprah back.
That was actually pretty impressive. What the hell? Again. See, that's something he still does to this.
And we got our second titty grab of the night. Plants one on her. Now, if you notice what Miss Oprah just pulled out from underneath her dress,
What is that?
that would be a tampon.
Oh my God.
Head get right into poor official head probes. And then a German suplex from hell.
That's it, right?
That should be. Well, that Probst is quite distracted with what just happened to him. Or else that would have been it.
Yeah, you're right. 2 count right there.
Ed Probst, the referee here. This is one of the very few guys I don't know where they came from. Well, obviously he came from his mother at one point, but he was a referee. Was around before I was, and I think he's no longer with us right now. So rest easy there, Ed Probst. Sorry that Miss Oprah stuck a tampon in your mouth. That was pretty awful.
I mean, if it's anything, I loved it. It was.
Yeah, you entertained Mark and I.
Yeah.
Here 10 years later.
Like you achieved your goal there.
And we got a choke breaker.
Ow, that actually looked pretty bad.
Vaughn was mentioned watching this back that he was pretty sure that might have messed her up, might have hurt her in that match. Yeah.
It seemed.
Yeah, that was a stiff bump.
Yeah, it seemed like it actually hurt. Was she? Either she's great at selling or she's legitimate.
Yeah. Well, Jabari doesn't half-ass anything out there. Like everything with the character, but all of his offense. I mean, he's brutal. He brings it out there.
Ooh.
The Mark Henry spot there.
That looked heinous.
The drive-by senton over the ropes. The dress probably helped highlight it.
But yeah, that looked really bad. But I think it was mostly the dress.
Stiff right hands there on Jess.
Knee pads on the shins. She's serious. That Super Oprah.
That Super Oprah's all business right now. After that German suplex, man, got to be all business out there. That was brutal earlier.
Ooh.
I mean, you just got to love the independent wrestling scene. You've seen a man with a mustache sewed onto his mask versus a glam rock superstar. You saw...
That's the first thing I saw.
You saw Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry.
You got Super Oprah. All this good stuff is just about enough to undo having to watch shitty Mike Hercom.
I can't argue with that.
Mike, it was a good match. It was a good match earlier. We got to give him something. Keep him off the ledge.
You're a great heel.
You're a great heel. None of us here like you, including Walt.
And that's all just a testament to how great of a heel you are.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Super Oprah, I mean, you've seen her earlier this year. She's gotten bigger, but still nimble as can be, man. Like, and it's just big anyways. Like, even at this point, like, it's probably like 6'3", 6'4". I mean, big.
Yeah.
And climbs to the top rope, no big deal. Jessica Havoc cuts her off. Those Jess forearms, those are legit. In training, you know, Jess is one of the hardest workers that I've ever come across in the business because she's just by no means a natural athlete. Not at all.
Yeah.
She's one of those girls that's worked hard, man, and a lot of stuff just didn't come naturally to her. But those forearms, woo!
Those forearms were almost too natural.
Those forearms, they came heavy, they came hot.
Dude, you're killing me. No, I knew people who knew Jessica in Maslin. I went to school with her and stuff.
Yeah.
So I knew about her before she even started, before I knew about her wrestling and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But she's highly, highly dedicated, always improving, always, you know, updating her character, always, you know, just so nothing but love for her. You know, very, very happy for all the success she's had so far.
Oh, yeah, she's killing it these days.
Still on Impact Wrestling right now.
Yeah.
Beautiful freaking head scissors takeover there. And just, Bari is moving so fucking fast. Like, you forget how big Super Oprah is.
Yeah.
Lighting her up with chops. Jess is on fire here.
Yeah, she's getting her second wind here.
Oh, the weave.
Oh, no.
It was a weave. Disappointed for everybody.
It's amazing how close the actual hair color it was to the wig, though. Like, I almost feel like he dyed them both at the same time.
You know, just to try to keep it as authentic as possible.
Ooh. Man, that's a whole nother look.
She's got it. Gets it back on.
Yeah, I prefer the wig, I think.
Super Over going up top yet again.
Oh. Maybe not.
Reconsidering.
Ooh. Blew it.
Now, I'm not sure what made you. I'm sure that maybe were thinking about going to the top earlier, but reconsidered. Changed the spot on the fly. Then we got the flatliner for the 1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Crowd goes bonkers, man. They were all the way into Jessica here in 2010.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, she was so over for us that you had to figure out a way to get her on the show every show. Sometimes we couldn't get another girl to come in, so we just plug her in for like a guest referee spot or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you had to get her on the show because she was.
No, I imagine she was pretty public. I mean, she was a good wrestler, and it doesn't hurt that she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, easy on the eyes and everything like that, but and homegrown.
I mean, she had both sides of the fandom. She had girls who wanted to be her and dudes that wanted to be with her.
Well, there you go. That's how you get yourself a baby face.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But you're right, dude. Look at her. The fans fucking love her.
Kids
Hugging
literally
kids and
flocking
shit.
to her. Yeah, she was.
You're right. It's crazy to think that she's like a super heel.
She's super villain. I mean, looks like a super villain. Like
This is shit you see in like documentaries after they've made it and shit.
All right, are you ready for this one, buddy? I'm ready for
I
this
am,
one.
sir.
Lovely Miss Sarah starting things off. It's never a bad thing.
No, always a great start. Always sucks me in, that's for sure. Oh.
We got Dr. Dale Pierce leading out the evil Jebediah.
Oh, this is Jebediah.
Jebediah. I mean, now Dale was a guy that was around. I mean, he was out in New Mexico or Arizona or some shit out in like the 70s for wrestling out there. He's been part of wrestling for forever. And this guy had nuclear heat. I mean, they just hated this dude. And then Jebediah by proxy.
Jebediah. You know, he's kinda what I pictured, but kinda not. For some reason, I pictured a hat. For some reason.
Well, he did when he was the evil Amish warrior and a baby.
Okay,
Or no,
that's what I
the fighting Amish warrior. He was a baby face. Now, evil shaved the beard, which is against the Amish culture. All right, are you ready here? You want to maybe turn up the volume just a little bit?
Gotcha. Hear this.
See what kind of reaction your boy gets. Let's come out to the Johnny Cash. Fans stomping and clapping in unison.
Look at that. Are you wearing trunks?
I was having kind of my Lawler trunks here, my half and halves.
Even the boys are going crazy.
The boys know. This is going to be a big match.
Oh, you're getting. They're actually cheering for you.
Oh, I'm mega babyface here.
Walter, I understand you're excited, but we need to hear, buddy.
Yeah, I mentioned too. It was very difficult to not want to listen to that.
Well, but wow, I bet you soaked that in.
Wow, we got some authentic babyface love here, and it was hard to not go out there and play to that crowd, but I needed to sell the intensity of this match. As you can see, we got a Singapore cane match. There's 4 Singapore cane, kendo sticks, whatever you want to call them, hung on every corner here in the ring.
Okay, this is the match you were talking about.
These
Awesome.
are all legal.
Damn, dude. You look 9 years younger.
Young man Jerrod over here. crowd is red hot for this match, too.
Ooh.
Still throwing that running knee today.
It's a good running knee.
Yeah, we were trying to, obviously the sticks aren't hung up high; they're just sticking in the back of the turnbuckles. So we were trying our best to trying our best to build up to using the canes, but then in reality, when they were so easily accessible, it kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
But Jebediah is so good, and we had such good chemistry at this point. We had been, again, I mentioned this is the blow off to a lot of feuds on this show, and we had wrestled at least a half dozen times in the preceding months.
Ooh, that was like a double.
Yeah, it looked like the back fist kind of got me in the face first, and then the line.
So that's not like a movie does? That's not like a back fist
No,
clothesline?
no, it's just supposed to be the clothesline. They definitely got me twice there.
It should be, though. Somebody should utilize
boom,
that.
Boom, yeah. Now the kendo stick is in the wrong man's hands.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
We're going to... fell in the front row who's literally grimacing. They feel the pain through me on that.
Yeah, nothing about that seems pleasant.
At some point I have to maybe turn the volumes to hear those cracks because right here.
Ooh.
I mean, there's just no real way to work those. It's not a shot that's going to injure you. You're not going to break a rib or have internal bleeding, but are you going to welt? You better believe it. I mean,
is it going to fucking hurt?
It hurts. And they don't, it's not like, well, after you take a few of them, no, they just get worse.
They could break skin, probably.
Yeah, you could break skin.
Do it enough.
Those, yeah.
Look at that bend.
And we knew the story that we needed to tell was I was a sympathetic babyface, so this was going to be a long night for me. We knew we wanted the crowd to be behind me. They are, but my God, am I earning it tonight?
Dude, that is a tender fucking spot.
Yeah. And the thing, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that side right there under your ribs. There's no, even heavier people. There's not a lot of meat on the bones there. That's just mostly skin.
What's he got? Two? What the? Where did he get to? The throat?
Yeah. Put one across the throat, jammed it in there.
Dude, he's double fisting him.
I don't know. If he wanted me to stay longer for that spot, it wasn't going to happen.
No,
it hurt so bad.
That. Jesus.
I watched this match back, and I'm my own worst critic, and I kind of think to myself, like, man, maybe I should have been a little more sold a little harder, maybe. But I don't know, if you're getting beat down with a stick like this, there's not a whole lot you can do. You're going to be kind of taken out of it.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, I noticed you didn't put your hand underneath the stick to stop the choke of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that sold it more than
we were working. Now here we go. We're gonna work that stick.
There
Boom.
you go. Ooh, and you kept it in the exchange.
And the crowd's excited. I got the stick. Finally. Here we go. Finally, the nut shot's okay in this match, though. No DQ.
That shot seemed to be okay in like every match.
Yeah, exactly. There's no critique there.
I'm saying that's like a rule. Those are allowed.
Those are allowed. They're extra. They're even allowed with the stick in this one. Execution shot. That one was on the stinking ear.
Fuck, dude.
That hurt so bad.
Like the way you sold it to, that made it look like you got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And you landed on one. Right on the neck.
The crowd is not happy at all. Fighting back with everything I got.
Wow, look at that cell. And then that fucking Elvis face he made.
Elvis face he made.
Did you see that shit? Like, I'm all shook up all of a sudden.
Garvin, stomp.
Damn. It's getting everything. Every joint.
Yeah, Randy Orton does that modern day, but there's the Garvin stomp. Yeah, stomp all the joints. He is completely having his way in this one. I'm in a lot of trouble. This is what we call the root spot.
The root spot.
Yeah.
Is that a made-for-TV movie reference?
Well, yeah, as my arms are being held.
Is it
Can't
getting
defend
whipped?
myself.
Damn. And the ref's allowing this.
It's a no DQ match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, you're using a fucking kendo stick. Fuck, dude. How bad did you hurt the next day?
I was quite sore the next day. Look at that shit-eating grin. Yeah, old Dr. Dale, he knew how to work, man. Now the problem with him was he could not remember a spot if his life depended on it. Like, be like, we need to use Dale. Be like, Dale, right here, grab the foot, and he just would not be there. But I mean, he's knew how to work though. I mean, look, he's just naturally, you want to beat the crap out of that guy.
Yeah, he seems like that like slimy car salesman.
Oh,
type
he
dude.
is. Oh no, we can't have this. What the hell?
I don't know.
I just watched it the other day. Do we get a smudge on the DVD maybe? Oh no.
Oh, well, people are having some technical difficulties.
I think we're right here. Okay.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hopefully we hold on here. We had technical difficulty earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. The 2 sticks across the back.
Ooh.
I mean, there's literally fans jumping up and down right now.
Yeah, what a time for it to fuck up.
I know. We are right in the middle of the big comeback.
But damn.
I mean, there's literally fans jumping up and down. There.
2 kendo sticks in one hand. Well, you were kind of like double-handing it. In the fucking forehead. That's for the ear shot, isn't it?
No, well, yeah. I was actually trying to be careful because he hit me in the ear. I didn't want to hit him in the ear back. That's the hay baler.
That was nice. That was nicely executed. I know that now, too, because I saw the timeline.
Well, that's true, too. We kind of ruined it. Got a few more minutes yet.
Spoiler alert, people.
Got fans standing up, man. I watched the match back to the last time because I wanted to watch the match but now I'm watching the crowd, and these are what we call the murder, death, kill punches.
Those are some stiff.
He just says,
punches.
"Get your hands up." They're coming.
Fuck, dude. He knows this is a work, right? I've been thinking this whole time, who does Jebediah remind me of?
Yeah.
And he doesn't remind me of any one person. He reminds me of so many, like, 80s and early 90s action movie, like, side villains.
Yeah.
Like the guy he sends to get you before you get him.
Yeah, the muscle, yeah.
Yeah. Which isn't...
right between the eyes again.
Look at that.
That's how you time a 3 count, kids. Anybody watching that at home? That's how you time the 3 count.
That was like an inch off the mat.
2 and 7/8, Daddy-O.
Really?
I shoot for 15/16, but if I get 7/8,
Oh, wow.
3/4 ain't good enough.
That's inappropriate. There's children present. Shit. I thought you were going to go for a chokeslam for a second. I was like, you're going to chokeslam that big motherfucker?
No. Chokeslams aren't in my repertoire.
That's what I thought.
I like to do
That's
things
why
where I
it was so
don't
surprising.
lift the guys.
Makes sense.
We got the low blow nut handle suplex there. White Russian leg sweep.
A white Russian leg?
Yeah, that's the Sandman's finish. White Russian leg sweep. Leg sweep with a cane.
I like
Here
it.
we go.
Oh, straight to the neck.
Suicide dive with the cane. We got another MC Dub chant. Wish I would have played to the crowd a little bit more here. That's really one of my few regrets. That's something that me, having 10 more years experience notices now.
Yeah. Well, how often do you go back and watch old matches like this? Probably not too often.
No, not too often. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, on tape. That's why I was thrilled to watch this, because I knew it was really good.
Yeah.
But referee goes down.
Wow.
No ref to make the count.
That took a 7 count, 8 count, 9 count.
Here comes slimy ass Dr. Dale. With this cane, the cane match was created because Dale has this cane with a freaking goat hoof on the end. That was always my demise. There was one match we had in Massillon where I was cut above my eye and Jeb was grinding that goat hoof into my eye.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this cane was really the catalyst for all this, why we're in a Singapore cane match right now.
Oh,
Move out of the way. Now, here's where Dale knew his shit, because this feels like an eternity to me. I'm sitting here thinking, turn around, old man. Fucking turn around, get over. But he knows what's coming. The crowd knows what's coming.
Yeah.
Let it build.
That's a Triple H level sell right there.
Double fingers.
Oh, shit.
Wilbur Cutter right in the middle.
1, 2. On their feet. On their feet.
Man, I feel like I come on here or just anytime I do, I feel like I'm fairly humble about my wrestling accolades and everything, but that's how you fucking do it right there. That's how you tell the story. That's how you get the crowd into it.
They love that match, dude.
Yeah. And I said, I'm like, I know it seems crazy, but I can't think of a better cane match or a match on a pole match of any sort, like, ever. I really can't.
I haven't seen that many.
No, there's not a lot. And usually they're not great.
Like, I think last one I saw was like a women's match.
Yeah.
Winner, Wilbur Whitlock. That's gonna be nice.
Now I gotta work the crowd. Now there's gonna be a Took Griffith sighting out here. My grandma, this kid with a Cookie Monster shirt that's flicking me off, and Took Griffith gets him the fuck out of the way.
Oh yeah, there she is.
There she is. Yeah.
Loving it. She's losing her shit too.
Yeah.
I like how you're carrying the stick with you.
Hey man, that was the weapon of destruction out there. So there's our first half. We only got 4 more to go.
You're right, dude. Look at this. This shit is legit, professional.
You know what I mean? Really well done DVD.
Well.
Then for your main event, the fans bring the weapons match. Killer Chris Cole and Shane Sensation take on Shasta and Brain Damage. Time to get off your lazy ass and pop in disc 2 now.
Did you hear the man?
Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Well, we're going to get off our lazy ass and pop in disc 2, ladies and gentlemen.
We are. We'll take a quick little break for us. That'll be a quick little break for you. I'm going to imagine when we upload this, we'll probably have to put it on in 2 portions anyway.
Yeah, because it's pretty long. So I guess that's the end of part 1.
End of part 1.
If you like this, go ahead and give a like, a share, subscribe to all your friends, and don't forget to check out part 2, which I'm sure you'll see a thing at the end of the video.
It's going to link you right to it.
Yeah.
know, and if you enjoyed part 1, yeah, definitely looking for round 2 on this because we got some more good wrestling, some more stories, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
For sure.
I'm not even going to say bye, Internet, because we'll be right back. So just see you soon, Internet.
Until next time.
See you soon, Internet.